Hi everybody, this is Qualzy here, about to bring to you another video of a new hero on Heroes of the Storm on the PTR. And coming up is Hanzo. And Wintervale is here too. Oh sweet. Look at that, Wintervale. There's Nazebo and then there's Stitches. Wintervale's coming too. Sweet, that's gonna be awesome. Oh look, Alex Straza's over here. And there's Hanzo.
The dragon hungers.
The new assassin from Overwatch. So let's go and take a look at Hanzo over here. Range assassin, difficulty medium. I tried Hanzo out in at BlizzCon, so I like him. He's pretty fun. I will say this though, he was a lot harder to play in Heroes than he is in Overwatch. In Overwatch, his basic attack does more damage than his abilities, and in Heroes, his abilities do more damage than his basic attacks. His basic attacks, they hardly do any damage, but there'll be a demonstration coming up.
Do not let it go to waste.
Alrighty, Q, Storm Bow, 15 mana, cooldown is 4 seconds. Activate to charge an arrow that deals 270 damage to the first enemy hit. Storm's Bow's range increases the longer it's channeled. Reactivate to fire. So you get to move while you charge, so that's the same. You get to move and you charge it, and then a big circle will appear, and you move while it's charged, and you press Q again so you can shoot the bow. Scatter arrow, 40 mana, cooldowns 8 seconds. Fire an arrow that deals 85 to the first enemy hit. Scatter arrow can collide with terrain and structures, splitting into 5 arrows that travel extra distance, ricochet up to 4 additional times, and deal 85 damage each to the first enemy hit. So in order for the ricochet to happen, you have to hit terrain. You have to hit something that's not a hero or a minion. You have to hit some terrain or structure, and then it'll just scatter, which means it won't do damage to structures. The scatter arrow does not do damage to structures. It bounces off structures. Now the sonic arrow. This is one of my favorite moves of Hanzo, is the vision. Sonic arrow, 50 mana. It's the biggest cooldown too, 20 seconds. On the cooldown compared to the arrows.
Sit by the river long enough, the bodies of your enemies will
fire an arrow that grants vision in a large area for 8 seconds. Enemies inside are revealed for 1 second. Sonic arrow lands directly on an enemy. It deals 150 damage to them and follows them as they move. So they could be a walking ward. This is pretty nice. And his trait, natural agility, cooldown is 25 seconds. Target unpathable terrain or a structure to jump to the other side of it. I didn't test this out in BlizzCon, but we're gonna test this out today. And his heroics, Dragon Strike, which is the common ult that we see in Overwatch. 100 mana, 100-second cooldown. After 1.5 seconds, summon a pair of spirit dragons, which travel forward, dealing 52 damage. Every 0.25 seconds to the enemy heroes in the area. Enemies in the center take under 50% more damage. So that's the good one right there. Big AoE damage, just going straight channeling. So it's kind of like Sundering for Thrall or Syndragosa for Arthas. Of course, without the splitting them apart and stunning them or the slow. And then the other one, Dragon's Arrow. I have not tried that ult yet, but we're going to try that today. 90 mana, cooldown 70 seconds. Shorter, cheaper. Fire a missile that travels across the battleground. Explodes upon hitting an enemy hero, dealing 100 damage to all nearby enemies and stunning them for 0.5 seconds. Kind of sounds like Sylvanas' Black Arrow, but rather than silencing them, you stun them, which I guess would be better. Because, I mean, stun is kind of like a silence too, and they don't move. But it's only for half a second. The silence from Sylvanas lasts longer. Anyways, after traveling a medium distance, the damage is increased to 200 and the stun duration is to 1.25 seconds. After traveling a long distance, the damage is increased by 350 and the stun duration to 2 seconds. Okay, the longer the farther the better. Alright, now for the skins. Oh, they didn't put up the other skins yet. Oh, not yet? Huh. Well, once they put up the skins, I'll make another video and I'll show the other skins. Once they update it more. But we have his basic skin. You can see the tattoos and the bow, his robotic arm, his arrows, the headband that he has, tied as a ponytail. The yellow version's pretty nice. Looks pretty cool. If you like yellow. And then we have a darker blue with gray hair. So it's like a bluer version of the original. So it's like, this is new, yeah, old, young, old, young, old. I go with the yellow one. The yellow one looks really cool. Black hair, black beard, goatee, and the yellow. That one looks pretty cool with the yellow arrows too. I would go with the yellow one. Abilities, we covered those. Talents. Here's where it really gets interesting. In level 1, he has a quest. And each one is based on basic attack, scatter arrow, or the Q arrow. His name is Stormbow. This one I always went with at BlizzCon. Target practice quest: hit every enemy hero with Stormbow. Every enemy hero. So if there's 5, so out of the 5 heroes, you have to hit each one. You can't just like do all your hits on one hero alone. You have to hit the other heroes too. Which I wonder how it would be with Vikings. We're gonna test that out. Reward: after hitting every enemy hero once with Stormbow, its range is increased by 30%, which is pretty nice. After hitting every enemy hero 3 times with Stormbow, its damage is increased by 100. And then W, simple geometry. Hit a hero with multiple arrows from the scatter arrow, cast 20 times. Each arrow hit after the second grants additional progress. Upon hitting terrain for the first time, scatter arrow creates 2 additional arrows. Which is not bad. You go from creating 5 arrows. Is it 5? Double check. 5 arrows. After you go from creating 5 arrows to 7 arrows, so that's not bad. Redemption: every 2 basic attacks against the same hero within 10 seconds grants 1 redemption, stacking up to 12. Dying decreases redemption by 3, and redemption can be lost even at maximum stacks. Reward: at 12 redemption, gain 50% attack speed. That's not bad. Let's go attack speed. There's probably a build to it with his attack speed, but we'll see. Level 4, explosive arrows. Upon hitting a minion or monster, Stormbow deals 100% damage of its damage to enemies around a target. Okay, make it AoE. That's not bad. Serrated arrows. Scatter arrow deals 150% more damage to minions, mercenaries, and monsters. That's good if you're gonna get mercs. Ignore all distractions. Basic attacks instantly kill minions and increases Hanzo's basic attack range by 2 for 3 seconds. That's not bad. So far there's a arrow build of Q or W, and then there's the basic attack build. Level 7, shield breaker arrows. Basic attacks and Stormbow deal 250% bonus damage to shields on heroic targets. That's not bad, especially if you want to hit, especially if you're going after tanks. The Dragon Hungers. Hitting a hero with Stormbow grants 5% spell power for 10 seconds, stacking up to 20%. That's good, especially if they have low spell armor. If they don't have so much spell armor, you can hurt them even more with your Q. Never outmatched. Reduce scatter arrows mana cost from 40 to 20. Basic attacks lower the cooldown of scatter arrow by 4 seconds. That's pretty good. Basic attacks lower the cooldown of scatter arrow by 4 seconds. And it was already at 8 seconds, so you're basically cutting it in half. That's not bad if you're gonna build W. Heroics at level 10. Level 13, Fleet or Foot. Hitting a hero with Stormbow grants 10% movement speed for 6 seconds, up to 30%. That's good if you want to chase them. Ninja Assassin. Hitting heroes with Stormbow lowers natural agility's cooldown by 10 seconds. Additionally, heroes' takedowns reset natural agility's cooldown. That's not bad, especially since the cooldown stuff is, what, 25 seconds? Yeah, they're 25. Mounted Archery. Upon mounting, gain 30% additional movement speed for 5 seconds. Using natural agility instantly mounts. That's good if you really want to escape. Like, if you're someone's going to get caught out, that would help out a lot. But most likely, if you're going to build heavy damage, I would go with Fleet or Foot. Level 16, Passives. Flawless Technique. Hitting heroes with Stormbow increases the damage of Hanzo's next basic attack within 5 seconds by 25%. Basic attack against heroes increases the damage of Hanzo's next Stormbow within 5 seconds by 25%. So that's really good if you're going Stormbow build. Piercing arrow, Stormbow, and scatter arrow pierce. Hitting an additional enemy. Additionally, scatter arrow can pierce through one enemy each time it ricochets. Wow. This is good for choke points if you're like in little small corners of maps, like let's say Like in Garden of Terror, when you're gonna go after seeds, you could like be piercing scatter arrows like back and forth, hitting all the enemies. Giant Slayer. This must be the Giant Killer version. Enemy heroes hit by scatter arrow and basic attacks take a bonus 1.25% of their maximum health as damage. That's good against tanks. That's really good. This would go well if you're building Q, like target practice and redemption, or basic attacks like explosive arrows and ignore all distractions. Level 20. Upgrade your ult, such as Dragon Strike. The Dragon Awakens. Hitting a hero with Stormbow, Scatter Arrow, or basic attacks reduce the cooldown of Dragon Strike by 5 seconds. That's not bad, especially since it has 100 second cooldown. So now you can reduce the cooldown even more. And then for Dragon's Arrow, play of the game. While in flight or for up to 2 seconds after impacting a target, Dragon's Arrow can be reactivated to teleport to its location and jump backwards. If used after impact, Hanzo shoots arrows that deal 120 damage to each target hit by the impact. Hanzo is unstoppable during play of the game. I'm a little confused on this one. We gotta try this out. Sharpened arrowheads. This is for scatter shots. Scatter arrow limits the maximum armor for heroes hit to 0 for 5 seconds. That's pretty cool. So you don't. That would counter Garrosh, so he doesn't gain armor.
If you sit by the river long enough,
Bullseye. This is the only talent for your E. For the Sonic Arrow that grants you vision. This is the only talent right here. Increases Sonic's arrow's speed and center radius by 100%. Wow, that's so you get bigger vision. Additionally, heroes hit by Sonic Arrow's center are stunned for 1 second. That's not bad also. So we gotta try this out, so let's give it a shot. And Wintervale's coming. Look, there's Rhaegar, there's Malfurion, Stitches, Jaina, Lunara, and a Zebo, and a snowman, and a cookie. Cool. Wintervale looks like it's gonna be fun. Hopefully they're gonna have new skins out for Wintervale. Once they break out the link for the Hero Spotlight, I will add the link to the description down below. And if they break out new skins, then I'll make a smaller video just to show the additional skins. Or unless they keep it only with those 3 skins. We're gonna try 2 different builds. We're gonna go with the Q build to see how strong this is, and then we're gonna go with the basic attack to see how well that is.
I understand.
Look, see, look. I press Q, and then he moves while I shoot my arrow. And then here's the scatter shot. Hit nothing. But I have to terrain it. See, look, I hit terrain, and then you'll see where the 5 are gonna scatter. And there's the scatter shot right there. And look at the vision. Look at the vision. Look at this is the E. This is the E right here. This gives me vision. This is all vision right here. I shoot it, boom. Vision for everybody. So I'll show you the basic attacks first. Let's go with the terrain here. Boom. And we're gonna move. We're gonna try to follow him. Movement speed's a little slow. And there we go. Shot. 1 shot kill.
Too easy. Never surrender.
1 shot kill. Really fast, we're gonna see how he is with Mercs at level 1. And we'll try it with this one, with just this ult. And it's his basic attack arrow. In BlizzCon that was not there. He did not have a basic attack arrow. Well, let's see how he is against Mercs. Let's see how he goes. Try to ricochet this. Oh, my friend's getting in the way now. Okay. Time to take him off. There we go. We're gonna try the Mercs first.
Flow like water. Return to base at once.
Oh, cool. This is his recall. We're gonna try the Mercs first at level 1 and just see how well he is at game Mercs, especially early game. And give myself some vision. Boom. Look at that. Look at all that vision. I get lots of vision.
Strike you down.
You have been slain.
And he dead. Alright. Now let's add some people here. For this one, we're gonna have Malfurion and
Just so.
we're gonna go with the Vikings for this one because I'm curious about this whole scatter shot and the Q. It says every hero, so I want to see if it affects heroes with multiple numbers. So we're gonna go with the Lost Vikings. Because Lost Vikings is perfect. There we go. Alrighty.
Choose a talent.
Alright, we're gonna
Choose
try
a
the
talent.
Q build first. So target practice, because it says hit every enemy hero.
Choose a talent.
And go explosive
Choose
arrows.
a talent.
Basic attack, storm. Let's go with
Choose a
this one, and
talent.
we'll have to do Dragon
Choose a
Strike.
talent.
Let's try up to level 10 first. Yeah, oh my god, look at that. See, I hit Olaf once. You have to hit enemy's hero hit once. You have to hit them each 3 times. So if you got someone like Vikings, it's gonna be a hassle.
Flow like water.
Missed. I'm gonna shoot the arrow. Hey look, see, it can't be targeted. It can't be targeted. I missed.
Enemy
Okay,
slain.
that works. I missed that.
Perfect. Flow like water.
Wow, I suck with him. Okay, let's try this arrow thing. Look, oh wait, it didn't follow him. Dang it. Wow, I'm not aiming for anything. Shoot. Get over here. Okay, there we go. See? Look, see, one hero hit. Heroes hit 3 times. You have to hit every hero 3 times. Like that. Let me see, where's... See, one for him. You see, you have to hit every hero 3 times. Or can it be all from Olaf? I think all could... Nope. See, I just hit Olaf. It didn't count. And because I already hit him 3 times, see? See, it's not counting at all. So I'm going to hit one of the other 2. And I miss. See, that counts. You have to, with Vikings it would be harder because you already have to hit every hero 3 times, and there's 5 heroes in general. If it's Cho'Gall, that's easier because he counts for 2 for 1. But Vikings, you're gonna have to do it 3 more. You have to do 2 more for the same hero, so 3 more hits. So you're basically hitting the same Vikings hero, the Lost Vikings 9 times, 3 for each little hero. So this would be a backfire, and it would take a while if you're fighting against Vikings, especially since they're spread out. But we're gonna continue this. So I'm glad we saw this. I was curious about it. All right, now let's go for the ult. Look at that range on that ult. Look at the range on that ult. Now let's do this. Shoots the arrow just in a short distance, and then it starts firing across. Does damage all around. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Understood.
Well done.
Doesn't do damage to structures at all. It only hits heroes. Only heroes. Does a lot of damage too. It's not bad. Scatter shot.
See that which is unseen.
Scatter shot's pretty good.
Rather
Like,
entertaining.
you could bounce it off their own structure. Like, hit the door and it'll bounce back, right back to them.
Killing spree.
See through the dragons.
Look, see, look, I landed the arrow on Olaf. Now he's a walking ward. Damn, I suck. See, watch this. I'm gonna hit. See, I hit the scout shot at Eric. It did a little damage, but it doesn't really make a difference. It's better to hit terrain. You get more effective arrows if you just hit terrain. Grant 7% movement speed. Let's try that. Hitting arrow with storm bow. We'll go with the storm bow. Let's try piercing arrows. Let's try that one. I'm curious about that one. Giant Slayer. No, we're not finding a tank. And then we'll go with that one. Let's try piercing arrows. Ooh, the storm bow is even better when you make it explode. Boom, pierces. There we go.
Never surrender.
We're gonna do the Q. There we go. So now it does more damage. See?
A killing blow.
We are victorious.
Hitting hero with storm bow reduces the cooldown dragon strike. Let's give it a shot. First, let's use this. First, let's use the ult, and then we're gonna hit. And then we're gonna start hitting them. Reduce the cooldown. Get some vision.
Well done. Double kill.
Boom, and reduce the cooldown too.
Unworthy.
So you could do a nice Q build. You just gotta. He's just heavy in skill shots.
Mayhem.
Skill shot, like everything's all skill shot.
Enemy slain.
The vision is nice. Like you got some nice vision right here. This is the vision right here. It's really nice. Let's try the basic attack build. Let's go with that one.
Choose a talent.
Redemption.
Choose a
Let's
talent.
try this one. Ignore all
Choose a
distractions. And storm bow. Basic attacks and storm bow. Let's try this one.
Choose a talent.
And then we'll try Dragon's Arrow.
Choose a talent.
Lower cooldown. Movement speed. Oh, I didn't even try the. Let's try the passive first.
The dragon hungers.
Oh, here it is. So I have to go. So I press W, and I have to go nearer terrain. There we go. So that's it. I just go near the terrain. Upon mounting, gain 30% additional speed for 8 seconds. Using natural agility instantly mounts.
Choose a talent.
Oh, let's try that. Let's see how that works. Let's go with the mount. Let's use my passive. Oops. Let's use my passive. Boom, and I mount. That's pretty good if you want to escape. That's pretty nice. It's not bad. I like it. Like you could just go near some terrain, and you just go near some terrain, and boom, I'm out of here, and I'm already mounted. So just go near a little terrain, do your passive, and boom, make a clean escape, quickly. Right, basic attacks.
Now you die.
Alright, let's reset the forts, and we'll change the enemy too. Now that we know that with Vikings it's gonna it's gonna require a little more work, let's get the basics heroes out.
Never surrender.
Alright, let's see this ult. Oh, here's the ult. There's the distance that shows. Oh, it's infinite. Alright, let me see how does this work.
Now you die. See through the dragon's eyes. Understood. What I must.
There we go. I wonder if I can hit a ward with this. It doesn't do damage, but got plenty of vision. Giant Slayer. Let's try Giant
Choose a
Slayer.
talent.
I mean, we have a tank right now.
I will
Gain some
strike you
redemption.
down.
Enemy slain.
Might as well finish redemption. That's
Weakly.
redemption. Gain 50% attack speed. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how good the attacks, the basic attacks will be if we gain attack speed. Just need one more redemption. And there we go. Okay, it's a little bit faster, but I have no sustain. So I gotta back up. Alright, let's try this arrow thing. Hold still.
Very well.
The arrow works. This ult works if you, I think this ult works if you're this ult this ult itself reminds me of Ash's basic ult from League of Legends.
Untouchable.
So rather than rooting them, it stuns them. Kind of reminds me of that.
See through the
Landed the arrow on him. It only works if I should land it. Let's max it out. Play of the game. I'm curious what that does. So we're gonna give it a shot.
The dragon.
Oh shoot! I just appeared right away. Let's try that again. Oh, it could be like a little traveling for me.
Attack now. Our enemy is weak. Understood.
Well, that was
It could be
rather
like a little
entertaining.
traveling for me.
Unworthy.
Basic range increased. Oh, basic attack range is increased. Oh, okay. So while in flight, or for up to 2 seconds after impacting a target, Dragon's Arrow can be reactivated to teleport to its location and jump backwards. If used after impact, Hanzo shoots arrows that deal more damage to the target after hit by impact. Let's try it one more time.
Flow like water.
Shoot. There we go.
Well done.
Target practice. Hardly a challenge. I understand.
We're gonna try it one more time. Hold still. I pop out, and then I do, and then oh, he shoots more arrows after the jump. Okay, now I get it. So it's a good ult if you want to like,
Surrender.
it's a good ult if you want to travel from far away. So you can just like shoot it over here, and then activate it, boom, and then you fire back. Oh, that's not bad. This isn't bad. It's good if you want to catch up to a team fight. If you're far away, and there's like a team fight going on, you can shoot your arrow, you stun them, and then you appear, and then you start going all ham on them with your arrows, and you start shooting. Oh, that's not bad. This is not a bad ult. So use this ult if you're gonna target like a single person or a small group, and then you could go with Dragon Strike if you're gonna be far away, just poking, and you will need to use a damage ult from far away. That's not bad. Let's try out the other talents too.
Choose a talent.
So we just get
Choose a talent.
anything at the moment.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Sharpened arrows. I'm gonna try this one.
Ignore all distractions. Yuga waga teki wo kurau! Flow.
Enemy slain.
Not bad.
Is that the best you can do?
Can you get mercs later on or not? Let's try it.
Marked by the dragon.
If you use the arrows well, he could get mercs by himself, or at least these mercs. He can't really get bruisers.
Its mark. Return to base at once.
But yeah, he's gonna be fun. He's a fun high agility assassin.
Very well.
He's a fun high agility assassin. Very pokey. Very pokey. Really good at choke points. Any map with like small terrains like this, he's able to do a lot of scatter shot ricochets, like this one right here. He could do a lot of scatter shot ricochets to stop people, and in case he has to, he could leap over. He could leap over to get across. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. His ult's pretty cool too. His ult, it's very arrow based. Either you could do AoE damage in a straight line. This really works well, but you have to land it on someone to really be effective. If you get Dragon's Arrow, I would highly recommend to play at the game, because then you could appear and even if you don't hit someone, then just at least you could teleport to where the arrow's going and just pop out and boom. See how big the bullseye is. I'm curious about that one. Let's see we're gonna see the AoE.
Choose a talent.
Because look, this is E. This is the vision. You get some big vision right here. And then we're gonna see how big the vision will be up to here. A lot bigger. 100%. Now my last curiosity is that can it detect stealth? So we're gonna take off the ally hero, and we're gonna put in someone stealthy like Valera, because we all love Valera. And in case you noticed that, and I will put a link of the patch notes, because they've revamped the stealth vision of how they look like, and they made forts have unlimited
See that which is unseen.
and they made forts have unlimited
Like water.
ammo too. Oh, look at that! See, all right, let me see. Okay, she's stealthed.
Choose a talent.
She's stealth. I'm gonna put the vision. So can it reveal stealth? That's the thing.
Marked by the dragon.
Wow. Well, there you go. Yeah, he comes with his own scouting drone. He comes with his own scouting drone right there. So there you go. Well, I could see him getting banned, especially if you want to build on stealth. I could see him getting banned because he comes with his own scouting drone. Sonic Arrow itself, that vision also detects stealth, which is pretty cool. So now let's take a look at his dance. Nice. Oh, that's his taunt. Not that big. Not that big deal. Well, that's Hanzo, everybody. So thanks for watching, and if you like what you see, just feel free to like the video, subscribe, and I'll be releasing more content. There'll be a link in the description down below with the Hero Spotlight and the patch notes. Patch notes is out, but the Hero Spotlight isn't. So, but I will update it, and when if they add more skins, I will make a smaller video to show the rest of the skins, including the skins I already previously showed. So this is Quality here. So see you guys later. Take care.